Logo design, 260,000 plus services. Website design, 110k plus services. Thumbnail designer, 14k services. And video editing, 72,000 plus services. If you're offering a freelance service on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, or any other, and you're struggling to get orders, then you're doing it wrong. And that's why in this short video, I'm going to show you this simple yet effective strategy that will have you going from 2 to 3 clients per month to 30 to 40 in no time. Now, for this moment in time, I'm going to focus on showing you this strategy via the Fiverr platform because it's the one that I use the most, but it can easily be transferred to any other freelancing platform too. But first, I want to throw some interesting facts at you. There are over 1.5 billion freelancers in the world right now. There were 70.4 million in the US in 2022, and in 2023, that number rose by another 3 million freelancers. Upwork currently has over 16 million freelancers on the platform, and among the freelancer community, there's a slightly higher margin of women than there are to men. 3 in 10 Fortune 100 companies source freelance talent from Upwork alone, and in 2023, the gig economy is set to hit $455 billion. So, the competition is huge, and you need a way to stand out in a crowded market. And that's exactly where my strategy on niching down on your niche is going to help you get seen. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the real results of exactly how this can start making you money within 30 days. Alright, so if you're just starting out freelancing and, for example, you offer logo design, then no doubt you're probably going to try and rank your gig within the logo design category, which is a big mistake right there, so just stop. Because there are currently on Fiverr over 260,000 services of freelancers offering logo design, and only 52 positions available on each page. And standing out in a crowd of 250,000 people, all offering the same thing that you do, and let's be honest, at dirt cheap prices most of the time, is going to be hard. That's why we need to niche down. So if we check financial logo design, all of a sudden our results have just been narrowed to 774 results. Now let's say beauty salon logo design. We get just over 2,600 results. And one more, let's say app logo design. We get just over 1,200 results. And as you can see, these guys are doing well. They're getting orders and charging a decent amount. Now though, let's look at the website design niche. We've got over 110k services available right now. So again, it's crazy high competition. So let's change the game. Instead of offering website design, which is a very generalized term, think of a more niche service that people might search for. For example, let's check portfolio websites, which are pretty popular. Now, we've just decreased our competition to 3,400 services. And just to show you again, let's say we search for a Shopify website, which is another general term. There are over 33,000 results. So instead, we can niche down on this to terms that people who are looking for a Shopify store might also search for, such as single product website or multi-product website, each giving us around the 6,000 services available mark. So much better than the original 33,000 when we search for the term Shopify stores. And this concept can be implemented into literally every kind of service that you might want to offer. All it's going to take is around 5 minutes of your time to do some research and to go from struggling to get 1 to 2 orders a month to struggling to cope with 30 to 40 orders a month. Now, if this is something that you want to implement and start doing, which honestly you'd be silly not to, here's how I'd recommend you do it. Let's say it's website design that you offer, and we're speaking purely about Fiverr right now, but you can also use this on other platforms like Upwork too. Create various gigs that niche down on a specific search result and not just one that covers a general term. For instance, if I offered website design, then I'd offer gigs which covered portfolio website design, single product Shopify store, and multi-product website design. Possibly, even you could niche down further and offer blog websites. Just avoid general terms like website design because it's already saturated. But if you want to test this concept, then feel free to also create a general gig that offers the main keyword just to test and see on which gig you start getting more orders from. And to make sure that you rank for the keywords that you choose, you want to make sure to implement them in 2 places. First is your title, and the second is your keyword tags. Obviously, you'll also want to include the keyword or phrase a couple of times in your gig description too, and that should be enough to get you listed under your chosen keyword. But now, for the moment of truth, the results. And this is based on my partner who properly started working on Fiverr as of the 10th of October. And just to give you a little insight real quick, we're both based here in Poland right now. She's Polish, I'm British, and well, we're here. Now, we've got a little daughter who's 2 years old, and basically my partner Joanna wanted to go back to work now that our daughter's in kindergarten. And working a normal job here in Poland, meaning entry-level positions, well, the salary is rubbish, and you're expected to earn around 4,000 Polish zloty a month, which is around £800 or $1,000. So I told her to start working on Fiverr, and I promised that she could easily make $1,000 a month without needing to sacrifice 40 hours of her life each week. So she did, and she started making video content. But we leaned into her niche, which is Polish language. We created just 2 gigs, and if you search for Polish UGC, then you'll see that there are only 58 services available. And the same goes for if you search for Polish spokesperson, there are only 77 services available. Now, by niching down, she actually managed to bring in orders which 75% are wanted delivered in Polish language rather than English, which honestly shocked me because I assumed the Polish market would be too small for her to make any significant money. Yet, in fact, today is the 13th of December, so roughly 2 months since she started Fiverr, and she's managed to make, are you ready for this? $4,420.80, which equates to almost 5 months of working a normal job here in Poland. There definitely has been some stressful times, don't get me wrong, as this is still relatively new to her, and with the amount of orders she's getting, she's kind of been thrown in the deep end from the very start. But it just goes to show what's possible when you niche down on your niche. And guys, I hope this information can help you redirect your focus if you're struggling with orders at the moment. But I'd also recommend that you go watch this video if you're a freelancer or just getting started, because I talk about something that every freelancer should have if they want to be taken seriously. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.